What's going on, guys? Justin, aka Straight Hacks, here for week 1 of the MDL. This week we are taking on Oscur and their team, the Cobalt Coast Command. Real quick, I'll go over my team. As you can see on the left here, we have Keldeo, Ogrepon Heartsflame, Cyclozar, Swampert, Terra Azelf, Gardevoir, Registeel, Terra Rotom Fan, Skuntank, and Slitherwing. I went over it a little bit in our draft analysis video last week. That being said, let's check out our opponent's team this week. Our opponent's team consists of Blaziken, Manaphy, Zapdos, Crocodile, Gengar, Terra Reverie, Cinccino, Terra Sceptile, Doxpun, and Spidops. That's the team that our opponent has, and let me show you what we're bringing to take that on. First up, we have our choice specs Keldeo, 64 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, 192 in speed. We are a timid nature, and that would allow us to outspeed everything on their team, barring a couple mons at the top there, the Gengar, the Cinccino, and the Sceptile. Obviously, the Sceptile in the Gengar, or the Sceptile can hit us with stab, super effective moves. The Gengar has coverage moves, but I just think Choice Specs Keldeo does so much damage. With the moveset we're running, Surf, Secret Sword, Hydro Pump, Vacuum Wave. Hydro Pump, I'm only going to collect probably at the start of the game, maybe once or twice to try to chip things down. And once things get in Surf range, we can do that. Same Secret Sword, obviously, there to hit the things we can't hit with Surf, at least super effectively, things like the Manaphy and the Sceptile. Though the Sceptile, if it comes, could Terra very well. And then, obviously, Keldeo has the justified ability. Unfortunately, not going to be able to make much use of that because Keldeo is very much a special attacker. But our next Pokemon we're bringing is our Ogrepon Heartsflame. 252 EVs in attack, 4 in defense, and 252 in speed with a jolly nature. This lets us speed tie the Gengar. Another Pokemon is here to do a lot of damage. Ivy Cudgel, Power Whip do a lot of damage. U-turn for the momentum, and Sword Stance to make us do even more damage. Ivy Cudgel hits everything really hard. The only things that resist Ivy Cudgel on their team are the Blaziken and Manaphy, and the Doxbone with the big body. Otherwise, Ivy Cudgel is going to be hitting really hard. Power Whip hits that Manaphy pretty hard, as well as the Crocodile. And U-turn to get out if we need to, and then Sword Stance to power up our 3 other attacks. Our third Pokemon this week is going to be our Terra Captain, Terra Water Azelf, holding the Life Orb, 40 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, and 216 in speed with a timid nature. It lets us outspeed everything on their team except Cinccino and Sceptile. I decided not to go max speed to tie the Cinccino. One, because I didn't think it was coming, or I should say, I don't think it's coming. And 2, because it wasn't necessary. We had other things, we have other ways to deal with the Cinccino. So, Azelf is going to just be able to outspeed Gengar and below. It's 3 special moves do a lot of damage to everything on the team, and the U-turn obviously keeps the momentum. Mystical Power also has the ability to raise our special attack by 1 stage. It's a 100% chance to raise it, but 90% accurate move, so hopefully we don't miss many, and we can get the special attack boost. And then that Terra Water, Terra Blast, and Flamethrower combination does a lot of damage to this team. And then we have U-turn just in case, and obviously the Levitate ability. Next up, we have our Swampert. Swampert has 248 EVs in HP, 8 in attack, and 252 in special defense with the leftovers. Careful nature to boost our special defense. This is going to be our main switch into Zapdos. We do still take a decent chunk from Hurricane if they bring it. Obviously immune to the electric moves. We are rocking Earthquake, Flip Turn, Stone Edge, and Stealth Rock. Stealth Rocks look nice here on some of their team. If Blaziken doesn't have boots, it's neutral. Neutral on Manaphy, super effective on the Zapdos. Not super effective, but you know, it does extra damage, as well as the Spite Ops. And just being able to get through the sashes, you know, chip things down. Earthquake, just our strongest damaging move. It can hit the Blaziken, Gengar in the Rev room if it comes, or if any of them come. Flip turn from Momentum, and then Stone Edge to hit the Zapdos. Our fifth Pokemon is going to be our Choice Scarf Gardevoir, 252 EVs in special attack, 4 in special defense, and 252 in speed with a timid nature. This will let us speed tie a +1 Blaziken. Obviously, with the speed boost, it very easily can get the +1 with like a Protect, or just being able to click any move in front of something that wants to switch out. Gardevoir is rocking Psychic, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, and Healing Wish with the Trace ability. Psychic is actually pretty hard here. They don't have they do have one Dark type. It is the Crocodile, but we have Moonblast for that. Mystical Fire, just in case it's needed to drop a special attack on like the Zapdos or the Manaphy, or the Sceptile. So that's Gardevoir set. And finally, last but not least, we have our other Terra Captain, Terra Flying Rocky Helmet Rotom fan. This one I just kind of forgot to change, and by the time I had put it in the game, now it's just I don't feel like going to change it, and I don't really plan on ever terroring the Rotom fan in this matchup because I actually want to keep the electric typing to be neutral to the Zapdos' moves. So that's that. And neutral, or excuse me, resist the Iron Head from the River Room. But we have Volt Switch, Air Slash, Pain Split, and Thunder Wave. The Volt Switch obviously just for momentum, hits the Manaphy. Air Slash hits the Blaziken, it hits the Sceptile before Terra, the Spite Ops. Pain Split to kind of keep ourselves healthy. And Thunder Wave. The goal of the Rotom here is to be our check to Blaziken. Being able to get a Thunder Wave off, you know, take some physical hits and do some damage back with the Rocky Helmet. And obviously the Levitate ability on the Rotom. That's going to be the 6 Pokemon we're bringing this week to take on Oscar, and I will see you guys for the battle. We're back for the battle against Oscar here. Looking at our team, they brought a lot of what I expected them to bring. I didn't expect the Sceptile necessarily, but I'm not necessarily shocked either. I'm going to just leave Keldeo because I could kind of just click a Spec Surf or Hydro Pump off the bat and see what they want to do. They are Terra Fire on the Sceptile also, so that's something to keep in mind. Crocodile, okay. I'm just going to adjust this HP bar here in a second once this HP comes up. Okay. Sorry for some live editing here. That's close enough to where I see what's going on. Okay, so I could just pump off the bat, but my Secret Sword almost always kills Crocodile unless it's like Max Spadef AV. And even then I actually kill a Max Spadef AV, I think. I'm gonna Secret Sword and hope they go into like Manaphy or something here. Neptune, that's gotta be Manaphy, right? Awesome. The Secret Sword is come up. Wow, nothing. Okay. Is that AV Manaphy? I did under 50% on the Secret Sword. Or is that just Max? Max Spadef, I'm doing 51 to 60. Oh, it's probably max defense because if Secret Sword's big, yeah. Okay, so that's like max defense Manaphy, because Secret Sword is based on defense, right? I forgot about that. I could just see a flip turn here. I think. What do I want to do here? I think I just want to go Swampert for now and see what they do. Okay, so good to know it's like a max defense Manaphy. Oh, great. I didn't even think about the energy ball. Okay, Swampert takes 1. I didn't even think about it clicking energy ball on me. I was thinking if it was going to hit Keldeo, it would hit like a Dazzling Gleam, but that makes more sense for them actually, to be able to hit me. I could just go to Ogre Pawn here. I could also just go to Rotom. If it's like max defense, that means it's not like super offensive, obviously. So how much is like if it's like no special attack? Surf doesn't really do much to Ogre Pawn. I'm gonna go to Ogre Pawn here and see what they do. If they energy ball again, I obviously don't take very much at all. Yeah, the energy ball again. Okay. That does nothing. It lowers my SPDF, but I'm not worried about that because I'm just U-turning here every time. I just hope, because if they go Zapdos and I get static, I'm going to be so annoyed, but they stay in. Okay. Yeah, so definitely max defense like Manaphy here. So if it's max, I'm assuming like max HP, max defense, right? So it's not like SPDF. I guess it could be max defense and max... it could be like max defense, max special attack, but I don't think it has very much special attack. I'm just gonna go to Rotom and see what they clicked. I'm assuming it was just a Surf or something. Stalled. Okay, so that brought me down from 303 to 201. Let me... Okay, I got burned. It doesn't really matter because Rotom's not here for physical offense anyway, but... so it brought me down from 303 to 201 before the burn. It did... Brought me down to 66 with a Skull. So that did... 33%, right? 34%, sorry. So it has minimal special attack investment. If 34 was a high roll, even if if it was max special attack, it could have done that. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. They do withdraw here. I'm assuming Crocodile comes out here. Yeah. Okay. I could see rocks come up here. I'm just gonna Pain Split though. Keep my Rotom a little bit more healthy. I mean, he could Stone Edge me if he has that. He's gonna Gunk Shot. That shouldn't kill him. Okay. Yeah, this actually makes my Pain Split even better. Brings me up to 208. Puts them at just above 50%. I just want to fix this a little bit. Just literally one tick over. That's too far. I think that's good right there. Okay. Anyways. So like just over 50% here. I'm assuming they Gunk Shotted to try to catch the guard on a switch in. I'm just gonna air slash now. I want to see what they do. They knock off. Okay. They're gonna take a little bit of Rocky Helmet there. How much is my air slash gonna do? It's gonna bring him down to very, very close to the KO, but just not quite. Do I want to preserve this for later? Potentially. How much is he doing to like here? He's got like. I feel like he just can't click Earthquake on me though. But I don't want to get my specs knocked off on Keldeo. I'm gonna let Rotom go down here. He misses the gunk shot actually. Oh, please hit our air slash. That's gonna be big. Oh, we missed our air slash. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think he just knocks off here and takes us out. If I'm assuming it does indeed take me out, but he's gonna knock off and it's just gonna take us out. I am just gonna go to Keldeo now. And click Secret Sword. If he wants to go to Manaphy again, that's fine. It will not take 2. We are just gonna knock it out. Okay. So Crook took down Rotom with Knock, and Keldeo KOs for Secret Sword. Okay. Okay, so Keldeo comes out, which is about what I expected. Or Keldeo comes out. Zapdos comes out, which is about what I expected. I'm going to go right to Swampert. Hit the Hurricane on us. Takes me down to 40. That is unfortunate. I'm just gonna try to put up the rocks. I'm assuming they're just gonna KO me here. Oh, he missed the Hurricane. Awesome. I'm gonna get my rocks up. I don't believe Zapdos gets defogged. I don't think they brought any kind of removal actually, so I just gotta hope they miss another Hurricane. No, they didn't. Okay. Zap, KO, Swampert, Hurricane. Okay. Their Dark type's gone, so I can just kind of come in and Furly Psychic now. Your Scarf on the Gardevoir. I'm gonna trace their static, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna Psychic. I brought them down very close to 50%. How much is Hurricane do to us? A little more than I wanted that to. That's fine though, because I know it's kind of kind of just trading here. If they could miss, but also this could set up Keldeo, or they're gonna lose. Okay, that's fine. I could get this in range of a Keldeo, Specs Hydro Pump, or an Azelf. So I'm just gonna click Psychic until I I could get a crit maybe too. No. They're just gonna hurricane, like I said. Okay. Sap hits guard. Guard. Hurricane. Okay. So a couple different things I could do. I could just go into Keldeo and start surfing. I could just go into Azelf and getting set up. They're at just above 50%, like so, to a Zapdos. If they're like super Spadef, a Hydro Pump can still knock them out from where they are. Obviously. I think I need to go to Azelf though. And I'm gonna click Mystical Power and hopefully we hit and get our boost. The only problem here is we speed tie the Gengar in the back, or it's 100% boost, right? So, SL, KO, Zap. Power. But the only issue is we speed tie the Gengar, which is going to come out here. I think I just gotta hope I win the speed tie unless they're scarfed, but I'm gonna Terra Water here. Problem is I can't assume they're scarfed if they outspeed me because it could just be the speed tie and they win. So we'll see if they're scarfed or if they win the speed tie. Oh, we win the speed tie and we miss. Oh, they Destiny bonded. Okay. The thing is, at +1, I probably take it down with anything I do. Just like a basic Gengar, +1. Flamethrower has a chance to not kill it, but I don't think I can let Azelf go down now, so now I have to U-turn. That's fine. I think I have to go to Keldeo. Oh, Keldeo's slower though. I feel like they click Shadow Ball. I don't think they click the poison move, but I have to risk it at this point. If they click Sludge Wave, it's just a good play. Energy Ball. Okay. That does nothing. And this is just another speed tie. However, this time I'm just gonna click IV Cudgel. Oh, they win the speed tie this time and knock us out. Okay. Alright. Well. Gengar KOs Ogre. Sludge. Alright, well. It's another speed tie that I have to hope I win. Unfortunately. That's kind of the only thing I can hope to do is win the speed tie here. And because my Azelf... no, Azelf's faster. What am I talking about? Azelf's 115. Why? I mean, I had to get out because they Destiny bonded, right? But... Why am I just got, like, completely blanked on that. That Azelf is not 110, it's 115. I don't know why they Destiny bonded then. Alright, we hit the Mystical Power this time, and we KO'd the Gengar. Okay. So, barring a Scarfer, they shouldn't have anything faster than Azelf here. Blaziken could have speed boost, so it could come and protect and then be faster, but I don't know if it can kill me. Close combat may very well, but gosh, that's going to be Sceptile. Okay, this is Terra Fire. So the dilemma here is, do I Flamethrower predicting him to not Terra, or do I Terra Blast predicting him to Terra? I would normally use Mystical Power, but it got disabled, right? So, I'm going to assume he doesn't Terra and click Flamethrower. Oh, he just hit us. Okay. And that tells me that you are... Actually, are you faster? I don't know the number. No. Yes, it is. It's just faster, right? So... It is faster than me. Secret Sword can actually kill. If Giga Drain doesn't kill here. Doesn't kill. Alright, Secret Sword has a chance to kill here if he's not bulky. Awesome, okay. Yeah, this has just been a super trade-heavy game, but if they brought protecting the Blaziken, I think they protect it and then they can like Brave Bird or close combat and it should take me out. If not, then I think there's a chance here. Though I think I would have to get a crit on the Manaphy. Crusade, that's Blaziken. Yeah, so I think they protect here. They get their speed boost and then they'll be faster than me. And that's kind of just game right there. Now, if they don't have protect, I think this could KO here. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Keldeo KO's Blaziken. This is going to come down to the Manaphy, right? So I think it's just above 50. Oh wait, no. I think I got it here. Keldeo's going to bring it back. Come on. This KO's, right? Awesome. Let's go. Keldeo KO's Manaphy to win the game with 4 KOs for Keldeo. What a game. Good game to Oscar, and stay tuned for the rest of the MDL. We'll be going live next week, or next second week, and I'll see you guys then. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.